finger traps. They were the best. Then we had soup spoons, porcelain soup spoons, slippers, pajamas, jewelry, some robes, some porcelain, ginger jars, vases, and figurines.
Ting's gift shop is it's such a special place. It's on the corner of Doyers and Pell.
I grew up going to Ting's as a kid, and on my lunch breaks I would go to Ting's and start to pick out things that I really loved.
On the inside, Grandma had the store packed. Anywhere she can find a space, she had something. Every space was used.
My mother was very creative. She liked to make little shelves on shelves or extend the shelving. And now it's bare. I need to return the shop to the landlord, so it's bare.
Chinatowns around the U.S. are slowly disappearing as small family businesses get priced out after years of economic headwinds. The pandemic lockdown and anti-Asian hate only made things worse.
I think I knew this at a very young age. I was going to take over, but nobody anticipated the pandemic to happen.
From 2019 to 2021, Chinatown in Manhattan lost 26% of its jobs, 12% more than the New York City average. Ting's gift shop recently closed its doors after 66 years of business.
We opened January 1958, and my parents ran the shop. It was fantastic. You get to play with everything. I was quality control, best job in the world.
I was always here, so I would help out after school. But pretty much, yeah, mom used to stay in the evening while Grandma and I went home to make dinner. But for the most part, this was Grandma. This was just totally Grandma.
What do you think she would think about the store closing?
Oh my God, it's about time. She did say that times are not the same. 50 years ago and today, it's just totally different. Everything's different.
Ting was just one of many small family businesses in Chinatown, where 94% of operations have less than 20 employees and face a unique set of problems. An organization called Welcome to Chinatown has studied these issues and is working to help businesses with these challenges.
Manhattan's Chinatown has been built on entrepreneurial spirit and immigrant grit, and that is representative through our small businesses. A lot of these legacy business owners are close to or past their retirement age, and we don't want to lose these legacy businesses because they've really shaped the cultural fabric of Manhattan's Chinatown. In Chinatown, they've done such a good job of achieving the American dream. They've been able to send their children to school to be able to be lawyers, doctors, the industries that were really seems well respected. So that makes succession planning particularly difficult because that means that next generation may not have the desire, or it doesn't make sense for them to go on and take on the business. When we start to lose these legacy businesses, I think we're losing a part of Chinatown.
But there are some exceptions. One of the oldest stores in Chinatown has found a way to stay open despite almost closing 8 years ago, thanks to its fifth-generation owner.
Wing On Mo has been in the neighborhood since 1890. It was started by my great-great-grandfather, and as a child, I came here every day after school, and I had Chinese lessons with my grandfather, ran into the back kitchen and had an after-school snack with my grandmother. And being away for college and living abroad in China and Southeast Asia, I found out from my dad that they had decided they wanted to sell the building and shutter the shop. And trying to understand my family's situation at that time allowed me to understand that letting go of the shop actually would contribute to a larger political context in Chinatown around gentrification and displacement and the acceleration of longtime businesses shuttering, longtime residents being displaced. We would be part of that cycle and that ecosystem, and I really wanted to explore what that would mean for me to take over and in my own way intervene in this process. We started to think about this shop storefront space as something that could be very different than what exists now, but also harken back to how storefronts operated in Chinatown's beginnings. The way that Wing On Mo operated during that time, I think, was very much a community space. Folks came in and out of the shop to catch up, to hear the talk of the town, and that's something that I think a lot about in how we continue to hold community here at Wing on Mo, and how we're thinking about a storefront and its contributions to a community and a neighborhood beyond the confines of just pure economic exchange.
After taking over the store, May co-founded the WOW Project, which works with the community to help preserve Chinatown's culture through art and activism.
The things that we are really attuned to here at Wing on Mo and the WOW Project is cultural displacement, and thinking about how culture disappears by the displacement of people. And a lot of us have been here generations and see our stores as more than just stores, right, in the community. And I think we share that with Tings as well, with Eleanor. I'm really excited to see how they will continue to stay in relationship with the neighborhood and to think about how their legacy goes beyond space.
Well, a lot of people ask if we're gonna open up another brick and mortar. It's hard. Rent is very, very expensive.
It's mostly going to be pop-ups when we can figure out when and where and how. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for tonight.
So since late last year, we've hosted 3 pop-ups with Tings, and most recently we hosted this farewell to their physical location pop-up, and that went really well. They made enough sales in that one pop-up and more than what they've been able to do in a month. So it really shows that love and admiration that the community has to show up for a business that holds such a special place in people's hearts.
It's difficult. It really is. 66 years is not chump change. And I've been here from day one. And I've enjoyed every second of